Another lawsuit is filed related to excessive force used by former police officers. Today is Tuesday, March 10th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Sunny today with a high near 70. The news item reports a sixth federal lawsuit has been filed in the fallout from three former Mount Carmel police officers convicted of police brutality and violating the civil rights of arrestees. The complaint alleges that Gary Updike of Mount Carmel died in 2024 as a result of injuries suffered during an assault in 2020 at the hands of police officers, where he was beaten until unconscious. He had been in a coma and developed multiple health issues before he died. The defendants include the three former officers who are currently serving several years in federal prison. 36-year-old Akeisha Milani of Sunbury is accused of stealing from her former employer. The Daily Item reports that when she worked at Penns Creek Pit Stop in Snyder County several years ago, she stole around $7,000. Videos showed her completing cash transactions and placing the money into her hooded sweatshirt. A Jersey Shore man involved in a domestic disturbance caused damage to a police cruiser. While being detained by the Lycoming Regional Police in December, 28-year-old Ryan Bennett allegedly headbutted the passenger side of the cruiser twice, causing a dent that cost $1,000 to repair. Bennett was charged with criminal mischief. He's free on bail. A Williamsport man had $20,000 stolen in an online investment scam. Police reported the 67-year-old victim invested the money electronically and reported the incident on February 26th. The investigation is ongoing. PPL plans to rebuild transmission lines between Buckhorn and Columbia County and Frackville and Schuylkill County. The construction is expected to begin this summer and take 2 years to complete. The public comment period is now open for the public to respond to a draft report on the environmental and property impact of the proposed State College Connector project. The connector would create an 8-mile, 4-lane limited access road in Center County's Potter and Harris townships. PennDOT's preferred route would impact 18 farms, 139 acres of productive agricultural farmland, 15 homes, 2 businesses, and 1 place of worship. In addition, 15 acres of wetlands and 3,700 linear feet of streams would be lost. The public can review and submit written comment on the draft proposal now until April 20th at pa.gov/agencies/PennDOT. A Lehigh County man has been found guilty of voter fraud. 32-year-old Matthew Leas, who lives in Bethlehem, voted twice for Donald Trump in the 2020 election. He voted in Florida and cast a mail-in ballot in Pennsylvania. He was convicted of voter fraud by a federal jury. Penn State is hosting the first ever Girls Multi-Sports Festival on Memorial Weekend. WPSU reports the See Her Win Festival will include wheelchair basketball, flag football, field hockey, lacrosse, rugby, clinics, ice cream socials, and more. Beyond the games, the event will highlight teamwork, leadership, and empowerment. The See Her Win Festival is designed for middle and high school athletes. More information can be found at seeher.win. And third grader Abbott Lutz of Dewshore is working to raise money to replace the aerial truck at the Dewshore Fire Department. The Sun Gazette reports his hobby is creating handmade wood crafts and laser engraved items that he's been selling at local fairs and markets. In January, he presented Dewshore Fire Chief John Yonkin with a $500 check to kick off the fundraising campaign. The cost of replacing the aerial truck with a well-maintained used truck is upwards of $1 million. After presenting the check, Abbott told Chief Yonkin that he only needs to sell about 72,000 more earrings or keychains to fully fund the truck. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.